Hey everybody, Chris Grest here. So I finally did it. I wore out the barrel on my Kimber 1911. No, seriously, I didn't wear out the barrel, but I am going to be swapping out with this Ed Brown threaded barrel from Brownells. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here's how it comes. This suppressor ready barrel from Ed Brown. It does come in a little plastic bag. And I'm going to install this off camera. It does require potentially a little bit of fitting. It looks like a very high quality barrel. Very nice polished feed ramp right there. Comes already with a fitted barrel bushing, and then of course the threaded nut at the end. I kind of wish this was in a stainless steel. It's like I tried to finish barrel nut, but it is what it is. Barrel link is pre-installed as well, and I'll be honest, this is my first time fitting a barrel. It's supposed to be relatively drop in, but you may have to do a little bit of fitting. So I've been doing a lot of research stuff, so this is going to be kind of something new for me that I have not done before. And if you look at my Kimber 1911, I've had this thing for 15 plus years. It's gone through quite a few changes, especially early on. It kind of looks like their Gold Combat, but it is actually a stainless 2 model. So it doesn't have the bushingless barrel like the Gold Combat does, but other than that, it looks just like a Gold Combat. A lot of people know that 1911s can be a little bit finicky. Kimbers are known to be very tight, but this one has a lot of rounds through it. So, but it's still a wonderful pistol. And you can feel that this slide has very little, if any, movement or rattle to it. Again, I have thousands upon thousands of rounds to this Kimber, so who knows? Honestly, I didn't really keep track of the round count. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and install this barrel. So yeah, so let me get this thing installed, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see here, I have my old Kimber barrel and barrel bushing, and I have countless rounds of this thing. I don't know, wasn't having a loss of accuracy or anything. I just wanted to have the ability to add a suppressor to the end. So definitely going to hold on this barrel for when it's needed. And then here you can see pistol is clear, the Ed Brown stainless steel threaded barrel installed, and the barrel bushing. So I'd like to say that this was an easy installation. However, it was far from easy for somebody that doesn't specialize or work on 1911s all the time. It's supposed to be semi-drop in, but it required quite a bit of fitting, especially to the barrel bushing. The barrel bushing was super tight, so it was causing issues with any sort of upward movement with the barrel. So I was having a problem getting the lockup. The other thing was the barrel link had to be, the hole for the takedown pin had to be elongated slightly to provide full lockup. But it is definitely a very tight lockup. However, I am happy to say that I went and shot some rounds through it, both unsuppressed and suppressed, with my rugged Obsidian 45 and 100% functionality. So I would say I was a little skeptical with all the fitting I had to do, whether it was going to work correctly or not. But I was pleasantly surprised. I will roll in some of that shooting footage. It wasn't the best. It was actually just out in the woods. I just wanted to test function it. It wasn't a range session or anything like that. But yeah, so one bit of advice I would give folks is, if you are wanting to swap out your barrel in your 1911, it is probably worth, unless you're used to working with your hands and filing and fitting and stuff like that, and you have calipers and that sort of thing, if you're not that type of person, take it to a gunsmith, pay them to install it. All right, a reputable gunsmith or a reputable 1911 gunsmith, or somebody that specializes in these types of pistols, because you can very quickly ruin your new barrel, then you know you're out time, money, stuff like that. So it's definitely money well spent. I don't know what a gunsmith charges to fit a barrel. Probably, I don't know, I hate to even guess, but it can't be a whole lot. Of course, somebody that works on these all the time is going to have all the machines and tools and the experience to get that barrel fitted much faster than if you're trying to do it yourself. So again, just my advice to you guys. This was my very first 1911 barrel fitment, and I kind of, you know, I learned a lot of stuff, so that was kind of why I wanted to do it. I'm always up for the challenge. I'm just saying I would not recommend that for everybody, okay? I jumped into this project knowing full well that I may wreck a $200-something barrel assembly. So luckily it looks like I didn't wreck it, but seriously, you're gonna wanna really think this through, whether you want to try to tackle it yourself or take it to a gunsmith. The other thing gunsmiths don't necessarily care for is if you try to bubba it yourself and screw it up and then take it to them. A lot of times it's best to just take it to them from the get-go. All right. Anyways, if you're looking for a barrel like this or for your 1911 or other pistols, definitely check out my friends over at Brownells. They have a plethora of different barrel options for different weapon platforms, and that's where I picked up this barrel right here. Alrighty, so there you have it, a barrel installation on this Kimber 1911. I've had this thing for over 15 years. I think about 17 years I've had this pistol, and it's had a lot of changes over the years, and I've been wanting a threaded barrel for a while, since I tend to shoot a lot of suppressed shooting. You know, really pleased with how it turned out. Again, it was a lot of work though. So if any of you guys have experience fitting 1911 barrels and you want to add some comments, definitely put those down below. Any other questions or comments as well, please let me know, and I appreciate everybody watching and subscribing, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Y'all take care.
There's a branch, but that's beyond.